Hey, welcome to VLOGMAS Day 4. Foam rolling is one of the things that I suggest to almost everybody. It is a cheap investment. You can get it for less than $20 on Amazon, and it does not take up very much space in your house. Of course, please shop and support local if you have a local sports store that you can support and get a foam roller, but they're easy to find online if not. But I'm just gonna take you through a 5-minute foam rolling routine because it's one of the best things you can do to improve mobility, and improving mobility is going to increase your ability to move your body in more intense ways, in longer ways, with higher volume, with fuller range of motion, all of the things that are gonna prevent injury and help you get way more out of your workouts, even if your workout currently includes walking, which I hope it includes something. So 5 minutes on the foam roller is way better than not ever doing it because you dread it, or you don't know what to do, or you think you have to do it for 30 minutes or whatever. If I can get you 5 minutes on the foam roller most nights a week, or in the morning, or keep one under your desk if you work virtually, or even at your office, like you can foam roll anytime, before a workout, after a workout, on a break in between Zoom calls, when you've been traveling, after you've been sitting in a car or a plane all day, would be an excellent time to foam roll. We want to add pressure to those muscles that have been tight for a long period of time, make sure that the oxygen is stimulated, that the lymph system is stimulated. It helps with detoxification. I actually mentioned foam rolling in my episode 6 of the Megan Monday series when I talked all about cellulite. So I hope I have convinced you foam rolling is worth your time. You can do it in very little time. Consistency is better than thinking that you have to do some big full-blown routine or all this research on how to do it or which one to get. No, pick one, buy it, do my little 5-minute doohickey, and move on with your life, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start with the glutes. We're gonna hit every major muscle group. So I'm just gonna put one hand behind me, and the glute that I'm working is the one I'm rolling back and forth on. So I'm hitting the outside of my glutes, like closer to my hip bone on the side over here, and then I'll kind of tilt my pelvis a little bit and work the glute closer to the midline of my body, but I'm all on the same leg so far. All right, but this is 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and keep it moving. Other glute. So I'm just rocking back and forth on my butt muscles. Again, tilt your pelvis one way, get it closer to the hip bone, and then tilt your pelvis the other way, get it a little closer to the midline. We're hitting both angles of the glute. I have a really bumpy one that applies a lot of pressure. If you have an old broken in one, it's not so intense. All right, so after glutes, I'm gonna hit the inner thigh. I'm gonna come across and lay on my belly actually. So this is gonna go on the inside of my thigh, and I have one knee up, kind of like if you were hugging a pillow. And I'm going back and forth on the inside of that thigh. It does not feel great, I'm not gonna lie to you. You can kind of pull the ankle up a little bit. This is called flossing. You're just like hitting the muscle at a different angle. I don't love it. I like to go back and forth, but we're getting kind of into that groin pocket. All right, other leg. Foam roller comes underneath me, my knee is up. I'll come this way so you can see me a little better. All right, back and forth inside of that groin inner thigh area. All right. Next, let's hit back. It's gonna go behind me. All right, so put it kind of like middle of your back, and then we're just gonna like open up the spine really gently, and then come back up. Do this a couple times. Try to get some joint fluid moving through that spinal column, through your vertebrae. Lubricate them a little bit. Just really gentle. Flexing and extending the spine. Then I'll slide my butt down towards my heels and roll out the muscles of my scapula in between my shoulder blades. So I'll get up into the back. This is tight for me. I can actually kind of feel some popping when I do that, like I'm giving myself a chiropractic adjustment almost. All right, sweet. We're gonna try to hit the chest. Obviously it's easier for men than for women, but I still wanna get into that pec a little bit if I can. So I'm just kind of trying to like find a good spot. Get the armpit. What's better for us sometimes is flossing. That's where you're moving the limb more than you are moving your body back and forth across the foam roller, you know? You'll feel it when you do it. But I'm still kind of trying to like get into that pec a little bit. You're gonna have to finagle this one, ladies. All right, other pec. But it's possible and important because I want better mobility at these joints. Better push-ups, more strength, more muscle mass, faster metabolism, less body fat. Everything relates. You're a whole organism, not just calories in, calories out. It's a whole big system. All right, armpit and chest, best I could do. Now let's hit the quads. This is not fun. We're gonna go single leg. Isolate it. So I'm on my right leg right now, and I'm gonna kind of work. I'm twisting my hips as I go, getting different angles on that quad. Trying, just like I did the glute, trying to get the outside and the inside. And then I'm also rolling onto my elbow and getting the IT band. And try to make a smooth pass. So all the way up to the hip, do the whole thing. And then all the way down to the kneecap. All the way up to the hip, and then all the way down to the kneecap. So I'm gonna hang out here on this quad for a few minutes. Not minutes, a few passes. All right, other side. Inner thigh. Rotate onto that elbow and get the IT band. We're gonna go all the way down to the kneecap and then up to the hip bone. Full swipe. Not little short motions on this guy. Hurts so good. Health is fun. All right, back to the front of the quad. This doesn't last long and it's good for you. Just do it. Okay, I think that's been 5 minutes. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. If you don't have a foam roller, get one. It's good for you. It will increase your joint mobility, which will increase your athletic performance, which will increase your capacity to hit your body composition goals, okay? It'll just make you an all-around healthier, better looking person. So get a foam roller, and then don't look at it and be like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't have time for that, blah, blah, blah. Keep it, I keep mine in that little flat storage cushion right there on the back of our couch. That's a storage ottoman. So ours goes in there. We can roll out in here. We can do it in the gym. We have another one in the gym that we can do before and after workouts. You can keep one under your desk, but just make it simple. Make it simple, stay consistent, little bits here and there. Something is better than nothing. All right, thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for this everyday Vlogmas undertaking that I have committed to. It's a lot for me to be this consistent, but I'm doing it, so you can too. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.